I think that sets a Good Morning Hank record. So I remember standing on stage with you right before the doors opened for Vidcon 2011 and thinking that I could not imagine what all those chairs would look like with people in them. And then there were people in them. Hank, I want to thank you for organizing another amazing VidCon. From brief moments of rest on VidCon beanbags to watching Charlie Is So Cool Like play Rock Band, from meeting the actual Yosemite Bear to watching Philip DeFranco play Ninja Nerds with me, Tony V, it was just awesome. And Hank, that's not even to mention the Gregory brothers proving that just because you use autotune doesn't mean you gotta. But Hank, I want to focus on just a couple of moments. First, Megan Tonjes performing on the main stage. Hank, you and Ellen brought Megan to DFTBA Records before she was on Ellen, before she was mad famous, and now her first album is coming out, and it's so beautiful, and I almost started crying listening to her play on that couch. Another moment, that night people were so psyched to hear you play at the concert that I briefly forgot that you are a huge nerd, but then I was able to call to mind these pictures, which reminded me, oh, the nerdmanity. But seriously, Hank, every time for the rest of my life anyone whines about the intellectually disengaged tastes of teenagers these days, I will play them this. That is 3,000 people singing a song about quarks, which are a fundamental constituent of matter. How can you not feel hopeful about this world? And then Drift Was Pony Club, another band that you and Alan signed to your record label, got on stage and rocked. These guys have been in a band for 10 years, Hank, and for the first time in their lives, there were thousands of people singing the lyrics of their songs back to them. How awesome is that? Okay, one last moment from VidCon. George Watsky. I made Watsky sign a waiver before he did this, but at the end of one of his brilliant poems, Watsky dove head first into the crowd. They caught him, of course, because that's the thing about the YouTube community. They always catch you. Later in an interview, Watsky called you his guardian angel because you helped him out a lot when he was first growing on YouTube. And that made me think about all the stuff you do, Hank. Nerd fighting, sharing music that you love through DFTBA Records, helping YouTubers, planning conferences. Hank, you've built a career out of making places where people can fall and get caught. You build communities for a living. I love that. I love you. Happy belated Esther Day. I'll see you on Monday.
They are always there together. See one right lady on the left, that's female on her side, and then slowly he becomes a sperm producing parasite. And if he says he loses it all, he loses till she dies, and until that day he literally never leaves her side. Oh, you can't deny. Like we are like a candy the fish. You only never eat because you can't be alive. That's all you ever know. And we're fish, has no reason to be happy, but she has to remind you what else to be.